Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another exciting video for y'all, and this is gonna be my Amazon shit that I actually use, because as we know, everyone ever since Amazon Prime, everyone's been on like Amazon's shit about everything. You go on there, you find shit, you buy shit you don't need, and some of it you really don't even end up using. That has happened to me. Some of it does not work out. That has happened to me. So I thought I'd share with you guys shit that I actually use and I think will be useful, and you'll know that they actually work. All of my filming equipment is from Amazon. I'll be inserting clips as we go. So one of the very first things I obviously have is my back, and all I did was just buy one of those like big standing backdrop equipment things. It was pretty affordable. I've been filming with a backdrop almost all of my videos, so you would already know. Like, you're not a YouTuber or you don't have a backdrop, some of this stuff just won't apply to like things that you need. But another thing that I got were these clips, and they are just clips to clip your backdrop. Now this you may need depending on what kind of businesses you're in, but they're super sturdy, and like they hold it down for you. All of my lighting equipment, I'll insert some clips of what that looks like. A soft, it has the white cover to make the light softer, and it just comes in a stand, and I got these in a set of 2 right here. It basically comes with these different colored plates that you just snap on, and I like my light. I felt that when it had all the yellow ones, it was just too yellow, so I decided to just take off, do half and half. And then that's the other box, and that's all I use for my lighting. All of my mics. So one that I can show you is this little guy. He's pretty good. If you've watched any of my vlogs, this is the mic I keep on my camera at all times. And this is just the little part that mounts, loosens up, and then tightens and mounts on your camera. And like I said, I use this for vlogging because I have the camera like this in front of me, and I feel like for filming tutorials, I like the setup of a mic better, like an actual little mic. So when I do all of my tutorials, I do use this little guy, and I like him because he has a really long cable, so your camera doesn't have to be directly in front of you. I filmed a like reorganization of my space video where I got a bunch of new organizers from Amazon, and along with like a drawer set and things like that. And so I'll insert the clips. I like the dresser. It looks good. It looks just like the Alex drawers. So you put it together. I think it took us maybe like 3 hours. My boyfriend helped me do it. But there's just a lot of little pieces that you have to deal with. But it looks great. It cost $109. Also, the organizers to put in the drawers I also got from Amazon, and so they fit really nicely in the drawers, as you guys will see in the clip. I think that's it for my makeup organization. Other things that I use in my everyday life that I love is my phone case, and I took my phone out so you guys can really take a look at it. And essentially, when my phone case was busted, I went and I bought the exact same one in a different shade, but from the same company. And this is Caseology. Now, this really protects your phone. It really keeps it secure. It comes out a little bit so that it doesn't actually fall on its face, and it just falls on the actual case. So I love these. I'd highly recommend them. This was life-changing for me. And this is this little sunglass holder case. This is what it looks like. It's a nice little leather case. You open it up, and all this is like suede, yeah, suede. And you keep all your glasses in here, and you keep them from accruing dust, you keep them from getting dirty, you keep from putting them in a place where you could possibly break them. And for me, I keep this right on my dresser. So every day before I go out, I just open it up and I pull it out. So I love this. So that, and I bought that in 2018 and I still have it. Thing that I got on Amazon was this little thing right here. And as the years go by, the more and the more I appreciate this little guy. Because what is it, you may ask? He's a little SD card holder. And your girl has SD cards. It's got room for 18 SD, like regular SD cards. And then it has 4 of these. So I don't know what these are for, what kind of cards these are for, but if you need them or if you got them, it'll do it for you. And I found this off of a YouTuber, obviously back in 2018 when I purchased them, but I love this. And I just put it in my camera bag and boom, I know that no matter where I'm going, I've got all my SD cards with me for anything that I may need. And I love that shit. I love that shit. It's compact, it's convenient. Thing that I got was this mat right here. My favorite Morphe brush video, I'll link it down below, has a whole thing on like my brush care situation. So I got this mat on Amazon also in 2018. It has some staining, as you can see. The job, it works great, and I'll link it down below. It's a bathing suit that I bought, and it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. I bought it in 2018. I've used it so many times. I'll insert a picture. It like goes high enough in the waist that it covers all the trouble areas in the tummy, but then it's got like this open back and it's got enough booty coverage. I love it. I've worn it usually when I think of like family affairs, like family beach days, or like I'm going to a family pool party, or where there's gonna be, you know, older people and I don't want like my booty out there. That's usually the bathing suit I use because it's got me covered and it looks good. Okay, I also got 2 makeup eyeshadow brush kits. Like just to show you, like I do use these brushes. It's not like they sit there, but this one is a Lamora one, and then this one right below it is a Morphe one. So when, as you can see, they're almost identical here. All right, and I use both of them. So that's kind of what I mean by unless I was specifically trying to avoid it, then most of the time I would just pick whatever is in my kit that serves the purpose that I need it for. So the only thing I would say is that the Lamora one does have a much more dainty brushes. Like these are tiny. And once again, those are great for just that inner highlight, maybe just like a cut crease or something more detailed. I get a lot of use out of both. They don't shed. I've washed them plenty of times. You know, like I said, I've been using them for about a year now. So I would recommend both of those. There might be slight shedding, but nothing serious. The thing that I got was this, what is it called? Benfi. It's basically a Apple computer HDMI cable. Because I have a MacBook Pro, but I have like the old school one. The entry point in mine has, and then obviously it doesn't have an HDMI port. So this is just the little cable that I got. I love this thing. You can plug it, you can plug your computer into the TV with sound and everything. And so that's great for watching stuff on the internet. The next thing I'm going to talk about is some nail stamping plates. If you guys have seen my nail tutorials, if you haven't, girl, go check them out because they're there and they're good. Or so I say. But I've talked about and used the stamping plates. So if you want to see how they work, if you want to see how you use a stamping plate. 3 different nail plates. I've been using these by the brand Beauty Big Bang. And they all come like this on like a white thing, and they come in a set I think of 4 if I'm not mistaken, and they all have like their cute little designs, so go check them out. And they work, the stamps work really well. These are the Juvia's There you go. And these are also super cute. I've used so many of these designs. I do like these. Last one is the Cads brand, and this is what they look like. I got the summer one, so once again, there is a tutorial with this stamping plate as well. I'll list it down below. But this one's also really good, and they work. So I do recommend any one of these brands for stamping your nails. So basically, I love nail polish. If you don't know this about me, I started my YouTube channel as a nail channel. I thought it was time that I got a little bougie and just kind of got some little nails to display all my nail polish colors, to be very useful, because now every single time I do my nails, I go to look at my colors and see which one do I want to do today. Another thing I got was the called, well, obviously it's King, so it's about, you know, Martin Luther King, and it's called Montgomery to Memphis, a filmed record, Montgomery to Memphis. And I just can't even say how important it is to have items like this in my home. I highly recommend this to absolutely everyone. If you don't own it, if you've never seen it, it's just, it's heartbreaking. It puts a lot of things into perspective. Basically a wealth of archived footage, and they made this documentary, and it basically follows Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. from 1955 to 1968, to his rise from regional activist to world-renowned leader of the civil rights movement. Absolutely a must. A must. Because that'll change your life. Next item. This idea from somebody else on the tubes. It was not my original idea, but it's basically these little to-go cups, and they are little. They're like, you know, little squares, and they have an insert. So let me show you the full image. They have an insert like that, and then it closes above. Now, what do I like this for? I like this for, I love parfaits, but I needed like the appropriate thing, because I can't put the granola in the yogurt and then it's gonna be mushy and gross. So I love to put the granola in that top layer, the yogurt with some fruit in the bottom layer, and then when I'm ready to eat it, just mix it up. And you get 2 of these for $5. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a person who's like, grab a go, you know, you don't eat breakfast, you don't get up early enough to eat breakfast. That's me. I'm gonna talk about this real quick. All right, so I got half my little bra here, water on it, so that's water. Okay, anyways, it looks like this. It's got the little hole for the nipple, and this is great. It's a sticky bra that you use, you know, when you have a backless dress, or when you know, want to pick up the cuties. I've used this on multiple occasions. I just put on the little thing right back on it. $15 for that right there. Stay on. It will be on all night. It works. It's done me a solid a couple of times. Something that I'm very happy that I bought from Amazon before everything kind of went crazy. It's this little guy right here, and it's a tape measure. If you know me, or if you know anybody, we've all been doing a lot of online shopping, you know. Great, because it came in a pack of 2. It has like this one right here, which is like a little tape measure, and then this one, which is really the one I use all the damn time. All the time. And also, if you're into fitness, this is great for that as well, because you can track your progress through your measurements. This one I love, and most of my kitchen stuff is obviously in the kitchen, but I'll show you, you know, what I can. I have this bowl right here. This came in a set of 3 Pyrex bowls. If you've been watching my vlogs, you saw me when I got them. What they look like, I love these. If you're a person who, like, when you cook your stuff, you like to see it, this is for you. I love making like guac in this. I love making like mashed potatoes in these. I just love being able to see my food inside of a bowl. My last kitchen item is one that I was waiting for a minute. Like, it took a month for it to come in. I thought I lost it in the mail for a second because it said it had been delivered. It wasn't there. I looked in my neighbor's mailbox. It wasn't there. It was a whole ordeal. But then it turned out they just updated the system too soon. This guy, I felt like such an adult buying this. No. It's basically a mini chopper, and it's small, but it's big enough. I needed this in order to make falafels because I was craving Mediterranean food for so long, and we didn't have a food processor, which made making falafels extremely, extremely, extremely difficult because I make them from scratch. It works well. It's super easy to clean. This is the motor right up here, so like you just detach, there we go. You guys can see better. You just detach that, you wash these pieces, and it's easy peasy. So I just wanted to share with you guys everything that I thought was actually worth your money. That brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys are staying safe. And things that you're gonna get used to getting all your packages in a safe manner. And let me know if you like this video. Let me know what you want to see from me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see the makeup tutorial, it's up on my Spanish channel, along with my updated makeup collection. They'll be down below. Bye!